you big baby.
You just call me a big baby. Remember when I said your toddler won't judge you? It's not true. Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm gonna do my first tutorial video today. It's nothing like super hard. I just was making these for Bobbi and I thought it would be a good craft for you to make with your older kiddos or for you to make for your little kiddos. The curriculum that we picked for Bobbi is very outdoor based, so I wanted to make some outdoor letters for her to play with that are inspired by nature but also durable for her to play with outside without them getting too wrecked, and not expensive for outside so they don't get too wrecked. So what we came up with was just little rock letters that have the letters on them, and I did all different colors. I did 4 sets is what I ended up with, 3 lowercase sets and 1 uppercase set. Bobbi has a lot of B's in her name, so I wanted to make sure that she would be able to spell her name. The only problem is if she gets to her last name, she only has 1 uppercase B, so I may just have to make 1 more uppercase B for her. That'll come later though. So that's what we did. Super easy, super quick. So the supplies that you're going to need for this are, so you'll need 26 flat rocks, acrylic paints, paintbrushes. I had 2. One was a little fatter and one was thin for writing the letters. A fine tip Sharpie. Make sure it's not your best Sharpie because you're writing on rocks and it'll probably get ruined. A sponge brush. Mod Podge. This isn't necessary, but it's going to make the rocks a little more durable. And either a paper plate or a palette for you to write or put your paints and the Mod Podge on. That's it. These are things that we already had in our cabinets. I think I got the Mod Podge randomly at like the Target dollar section one time. I'm a craft supply hoarder, so we had all of the stuff that we needed for this except for the rocks. So we went to Broken Bow for a little mini vacation with my family, and I ended up gathering a bunch of rocks just out in nature. So totally doable. You don't have to buy the rocks, just go find them. Much cheaper. And if these are going to be outdoor toys, it's probably a good idea to get something that doesn't cost a lot of money. Since we just made these, I don't know how long they will last. I don't know how durable. Maybe we'll do a follow-up video after the year's done to see how much of the stuff we made to work with lasted, but I have high hopes for them. They feel pretty good, and after I put that Mod Podge on them, I don't know, I feel good. Anyways, they're just rock letters, so even if they don't last, I could probably just repaint them and it'd be fine. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into this tutorial. Here we go. Alright, so first step is picking out 26 rocks that have a flat side. That's what's happening right now.
I want to win the camera.
Also, I decided that I'm a crazy person and I'm doing this with my toddler. This may be a horrible idea, but we'll find out. Good counting. 25. What's after 25? 26. All right, Mama got 26 rocks. Can you pick out 5 rocks to paint? Is that 5?
Yeah.
Count them.
I didn't count them.
Okay, that you did actually pick out 5 rocks. Good job. Even though I know you did not count those. Homeschooling's going great. Alright, so we're going with orange. The first set I made were blue. Some orange. Alright, so all I'm doing to start off with is putting a color dot in the middle that the letter will go on. You can color the whole rock if you want. I just wanted them to be more nature-y, like you see it. The rock still.
I'm just rolling it up.
Cool. Okay, don't use all the paint in one foul swoop there, child. Orange is one of the ones I don't have a lot left of. Doesn't have to be perfect. Your toddler won't judge you. Maybe they will. I don't know that.
Can you give me a towel, you big baby?
You just call me a big baby. Remember when I said your toddler won't judge you? It's not true. Done. I have painted the circles on all 26 rocks, and I did do a second coat because
I did this.
Here, hold it here so they can see it. She did this right here. Can you see that? I did do a second coat because they weren't covering as well as the blue.
Are rocks.
So we're just going to paint letters on our rocks.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it, shall we? Using a little bit smaller brush for this. Again, this does not have to be perfect. This is not a craft for the perfectionists because painting perfectly on rocks is really hard. It's really hard.
Let's Did you use mine?
On accident.
Huh?
I did on accident.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
Thank you.
Love your hair.
I hope you could see that. I feel like I was just like leaning over the table the whole time. But whatever, you'll see another one. So there's the A. Number 1 is done. Not centered, but it's a B.
I don't know how to draw peas.
Well, that's what we're going to learn in school. Okay, so the letters are done. I'm gonna let those dry. I put them on kind of thick, so some of them are gonna take a little bit to dry. But after they're done drying, I have one more step, and then these letters will be done. Okay, so they're dry, and I lied to you. I have 2 more steps I'm gonna do. The first one, because I don't know when to quit, is we're going to outline each letter with, I just have a black fine tip Sharpie. Make sure it's not one that's super important to you, and don't at me when it ruins the tip of your marker. But I just am outlining it to make it, give it a little more definition, especially because I think the last color I'm going to be doing is yellow, so I think the yellow on the and the white letters will just help. And you don't have to do this step. You just want to paint it on there. My marker's not working anymore. Yeah. See, I just think it pops a little more. I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in. Started the final step when I realized that my camera shut off. So I finished outlining everything, and my final step is I'm just putting a thin layer of Mod Podge over the top. This is just to make sure, because these are going to be played with outside. It's just to make them a little more durable, because I am only using, you know, acrylic paint. It's nothing super fancy, but yeah, this is just to make them a little more weatherproof, a little more able to stand the test of time. If they don't stand the test of time, I will just repaint whatever letters I have to, but hopefully this will make them last a little longer. So there we go. All done. Alright, so that's how you make rock letters. Super easy. Let me know if you did it, and if you enjoyed doing it in the comments. Make sure to like this video if you liked what we did. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can keep track of more little DIY projects that we do. I have a lot in store. I keep making things and thinking, I should show people how to make this. Anyways, that's all I got for y'all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!